Yesterday I talked to a man and a woman, two different people, but a man and a woman that lives in an insane asylum. They live in a crazy house. Anybody ever been to a insane asylum before I talk about you? You lived you were a patient there once? Oh, let me talk to a crazy man. So you were put into a insane asylum.
Yes, sir.
And why?
Because I was tired of dealing with almost the world. Like I could see things that wasn't right, and I had to go reset.
And you
And
started tripping out the reason they put you in there?
no, I just wanted to go in there and see what it was like.
So you put your own self in a insane asylum?
Yeah.
And what did you realize from it,
Um,
from being there?
One, I realized that I didn't need to be there, but I realized that some people can't help themselves, and some people talk out their thoughts and they're at peace living in their own unconsciousness. I see what you talk about in the insane asylum,
And,
and I see that a lot out here in the world.
do you see it in yourself?
I can't say so much because I can actually see my thoughts. Me and we was talking, and
Do you
you
see
can
you're insane right now?
know when you can see the insanity, you become sane. So I see the insanity out here. I
So do
do
you
see the
think you're
unconsciousness.
sane now or insane?
I think I'm sane now.
You do?
Yes, I really do.
I have a surprise for you.
And I'm one of those that done came back to the Father and got perfect peace. So
Oh
I
yeah?
don't, yeah, I don't even identify as not angry anymore, or angry, or any of those. Not all the identities. I agree with you. Need to be away. Just be whelmed. Don't be underwhelmed. Don't be overwhelmed. Just watch and see. I
Just
just
be
like
whammed,
it.
huh?
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you, buddy.
not a problem.
And then I want to get, well, I get to this. Let me finish this. So I talked to them yesterday, and they were like totally insane. Totally insane. The guy was saying that he was Job, he was Abraham, he was the descendant of somebody from way back when. And I'm like, no, that's not true. You're crazy right now. That's not true. And I couldn't get him to see that he was insane. And he was like, I could heal people. I could heal dogs and cats. He was like, I've been out healing. So I thought of Hassan, maybe we can bring his dog to him. I'm like, you can't heal nobody. You crazy. They're like, no, I'm not crazy. Yes, you are. You just don't know you're crazy. They're like, I'm not crazy. I'm like, yes, you are. You are not Job. You're not Abraham. You're not descendants from them. But they were convinced that they were. Absolutely convinced that they were. And the woman would complain about her mother. She's like, my mother's insane. My mother drove me insane. And now I'm saying that my mother crazy. I'm like, no, you crazy too. And she was talking about the bank and how the bank taking her money, and I'm like, you don't have any money. You're in an insane asylum. It was crazy. It was so much fun in that. They were convinced that they were not insane. And I realized that's every human being on this side of heaven. Everybody in this room is insane, don't know it. And I got proof. Who here think they're not insane? Don't be scared to raise your hand now. You're not insane. Okay, the young man in the hat. I saw your hand first. You're not insane?
No,
And, and why do you say no?
because I'm not like these people out on the street, I guess.
Right? And meaning what?
Like hitting people or breaking cars and shit. And excuse my French, but
That's
yeah.
insane right there.
Yeah.
You just cursed in church. You still believe you're not insane? No, but so you say you're not insane because you're not like the people on the street?
I'm not that bad. off. I mean, I hear what you're saying.
What am I
um,
saying?
That we're all different. Our brains work differently, and we all just put on a front, I guess, for society. And right?
Amazing.
Maybe I'm a little bit insane.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. So are you?
Yes.
And why you say yes?
Because, I mean, I've had my moments, and yeah, sometimes I do feel a little insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I try not to show it all the time.
And why not?
Because, there's certain standards of society that you have to uphold to, and you can't just be running around naked and stuff, basically.
You can't run around naked, and you want to run around naked?
No, 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 no.
Oh.
I mean, some people do.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Yeah, insane. Okay. This young lady want to respond. Are you insane?
No.
I'm sorry?
I said no.
And why do you say no?
That's a good question. Anyway, I think everyone has some level of insanity in them.
How about you?
Um, right now, I think I'm sane. But if you drive the insanity out of me, then it will come out.
So you are insane.
Depending on the situation. It depends
On what?
on the situation.
Meaning?
Meaning, I will describe myself as being sane. However, depending on the occasion, someone can bring that insanity out from me.
Someone can bring your insanity out?
Yeah.
The insanity out?
Yeah.
How?
How? By probably like, say I'm walking on the street and you grab my pocketbook from me. Or you try to kick me or hurt me. Of course, I'm going to act like an animal like you. I'm going to try to fight back.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
And
saying.
so if you were not insane and somebody took your purse, tried to take your purse, would you act insane if it wasn't inside of you?
Yeah, I'm going to act to defend myself.
But would you act insane if you didn't already have it in you?
That's what I was trying to say. I think it's in everyone,
How about you?
including me. I'm a human being in this planet. I think everyone in the planet have some level of insanity in them, but you suppress it and you try to act normal, try to act within what is expected of you. But sometimes some situation brings it out.
Do you want to overcome your insanity and be free no matter what happens outside of you?
No.
You want to be
Sometimes
insane?
because
You want to be insane?
want to help me? You can't just be insane. You have to try to be sane. But
Speak
if
into the mic for
somebody
me.
bring out the insanity,
Speak it. Hold it. Yeah.
yeah. If somebody tries to bring the insanity out of you, you have the right to defend yourself.
But if you were
Like,
not,
I wouldn't use any curse word on anyone. Like, if you keep cussing me, I'm going to try to control myself. But if you come and punch me and hurt me, then I'm going to let go.
but if you were not, if you had no insanity in you, could anyone bring out something that's not there?
That's why I say it's there.
You
but
want
it's
it to
just
be there?
repressed. Yeah.
Oh, you want to be insane?
Yeah, of course.
It's normal to be insane.
In this society today, you have to have some level of insanity in order to survive.
Are you married?
Yes.
What do your husband think about your insanity?
He,
Speak up, hold the mic up for me.
yeah, he knows like not to cross, because when I look at him, even my son knows when he does something, when I look at him, he knows to stop.
So you look
Because-
at them with those insanity look, with that
Yes,
and they know to stop.
Yes,
And how you feel about that?
it's just there. I'll just look at you, you know you're crossing the line. And if I'm in a good mood, I will tell you, you are crossing the line. But there's a level of crossing the line you will get to, I can't say anything any longer, then I will act,
And do you curse?
depending on the situation.
So you do curse with your husband at times?
When I'm insane, of course.
I understand. Are you her husband?
No, my son.
That's your son?
Yes.
What you had him when you were 3? That's your son?
Yes.
How old were you when he was born?
Yeah, that's my son.
Amazing. So what do you think about your mother's insanity? Speak into the mic for me.
It is what it is.
Meaning what? How do you deal with it? Speak into the mic.
How do I deal with it? It is what it is. I don't have a.
Do you wish she wasn't insane?
Do I wish she wasn't insane? I know who she is, and she is who she is. I don't necessarily wish her to change. Yeah.
So you just say my mother's insane, I accept it?
I say my mother is my mother, and I accept her for who she is.
Was it hard to deal with as a kid?
It's hard to deal with as a kid. Maybe to some extent, but actually, I wouldn't say it was so difficult to deal with because my dad was there, and so
Oh, he protected you from her?
I suppose so. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, you don't live with her anymore, right?
No.
Oh, good. You're out of that hell.